Well, welcome back everybody to this is Clear Oceans in Final Fantasy XIV. We are currently in, I'll get there, in Limsa Lominsa, Lanosea. Sorry, we're at Alport in Lanosea. And we are taking part in the Maiden's Rhapsody event, or we will be as soon as we hit level 30. So in order to expedite that, I've just done our very first, it's probably pirates. We've gone through our very first dungeon, Sastasha. So we're going to go to duty. We are going to go to duty finder. We are going to find the dungeon, Sastasha. We're going to highlight it and we're going to join it again. Whew, looks like there's a few people trying to level up. Let's go and help them. Oh boy. All right. Sometimes it pops that quickly, sometimes you'll be waiting 20, 30 minutes, and you know what? That can be the same across classes. Yes, healers are most likely needed, but sometimes it can be DPSs that we're short of, and sometimes it can be, well, a lot of the time it can be tanks. Here we go. Alrighty, we're still in party in our chat mode. I'm going to skip the cutscene. Away we go. I'm going to grab my tank. I might say hi to my party. Looks like someone's in the thing. Oh my god. Alright, now is he going to pull a lot or is he okay? So we have a paladin, possibly just trying out his oats. So I'm going to use some Asuna. We also have, is that a gunbreaker? Okay, they get hurt a lot. So we're going to try to keep them alive. This could be a difficult party to keep alive. I may oh, I do have resurrection. That's good. Okay. Oops, I'm going to back up. We're going to give them some assistance. Let's give them a little bit of extra DPS assistance. Just need to grab that and move it. I'm having a lot of trouble seeing my party. I need to hit 9 for sprint at low levels. That's a really handy button to have that on because people run away from you. Mr. Tank, not mentioning any names there. Samuel. I know, right? Okay. We're going to grab that. I'm going to put the wind on one of these cave Aurelia. We're going to keep an eye on our tank. Alright. One of the things I love about healing is it's just that extra dimension of challenge. And speaking of challenge, there goes my tank. Only half healed. Come back, you maniac. Alrighty, here we go. No, please don't. Straight over the edge. Of course he did. Okay, alright, at least I know he's going to stay in range long enough for me to heal him. I know. You're good. No. You can tell when they go out of... Oh no, you so... Will you please attract the attention of these evil things? He's like, don't heal and get... Ow! Where'd he go? Alright, I'm going to Asuna. Not Asuna. Use a mass healing spell, which may get me into some trouble, but it means I get to heal more than one of us. Where did he... Oh, of course, if the tank runs out of the radius of the spell... Let me see if I can... Alright, I did keep him... Oh, God. Please get the nasty monsters targeting me, Mr. Tank. That would be very helpful. Alright, the thing is you've got to trust your tank to do that. You actually absolutely have to not panic. Alright, green goo. Ow! Mr. Tank, I'm hurting over here. Let's go for a 4. Alright, time I got some of my own back on these things. Thank you. I think that was the biggest chungest. Well done. Let me get some 4 up. Don't you guys go out of range, please. Alright. There he goes. Tab and... Alright, we're going to keep an eye. So we've got... Is that a samurai? I did forget to see what they were. Some DPSs will take more damage than others, is all. And so you've got to know so that you can keep an eye on all of them. Okay. And you've also got to make sure that they're in range. You just go a little bit this way. Alright, I'm going to just tab that. Something is targeting me. We're just going to pass on those. Someone else might need it more. And I could do without my backpack filling up. Okay, I need my tank highlighted. He's about to enter a fight with multiple opponents. Although, if he is fine, we're going to just... Nope, he's not fine. There we go. Like I said, the quickest way to make sure is just make sure we're targeting him again. I have on occasion forgotten to re-highlight the tank and accidentally healed myself when I wanted to heal him or her. Right, we'll make sure we're in range of everybody so that our group heal can work. Pick a target. Don't pick the tank as your target, that's a bit rude. Alright, heal the tank. Pick a target. So we refreshed our wind spell. So he's going to keep taking damage over time. Holy dooly, that was quick, wasn't it? Grab our treasure. Okay, got a new pair of pants there. We're going to pass. Well, we're not going to pass it. We're just not going to vote on it at all. You can pass on it if you want. Alright, highlight your tank. Come over to the edge so you've got everyone in a... Oh, come back, mister. Alright, make sure you've got clear line of sight. Heal that maniac before he gets himself killed. Yes, running around is good. Check your ether. I'm going to actually just make sure I'm regenerating it as quickly as I can because they're a little bit of hard work, this group. Let's move in. Wind. Do the heal. Okay, they killed everyone. They got the key. Tab onto the monster. So we're going to give him some damage. Just keeping an eye on the tank, ready to switch over, but he's doing just fine without me, and he'll regenerate some of that damage. They've grabbed the key already. You would have heard that come into the thing. Alrighty, let's do that again. The good news is we should very, very soon be off a level to do this. I know I'm not targeting it. Okay, do I need to heal him? He might regenerate that. Let's just not let him get into any trouble. I'm going to hit my 9 so I can keep it up. What? It's not ready. Oh my god. Oh no, I am sprinting. That's good. Okay, the puppies come out of those doors. I'm going to position over here. Gives the tank. Something went wrong. Okay, heal him. Just going to get that pillar out of my way. Put the wind on that one. Here come the dogs. This could be interesting. We're going to heal our tank early. Okay, there we go. Everyone got onto that real quick. So as you can see, we've got a different group. We've got a returning player. That's the flower. We've got some sprouts. They're the ones with the same symbol as me. And we've got someone there, Shadowbringer, who must have gone through. So this will be one of their other characters that they're bringing up. Alright, we are going to need to work our patooties off here to keep these guys alive. Let me just move away from the bowman. Heal him. Man, he has bitten off way more than he can chew. Actually, he hasn't. He's bitten off exactly how much he can chew. Cheeky beggar. Is he good? Oh no. Let me just heal the Gunbringer. And skip the cutscene. I didn't put wind on that. Okay. Even with a single fight, you just don't assume that your tank is going to be okay. He might get unlucky. He might get caught by an area attack. So we're going to heal him. Whoa. Awesome. Skip that cutscene. We don't need to see him die multiple times. Good game. Thank you. Player commendations. Grab that tank because he did. That was huge. And we're going to head on out. Bow to these guys. And leave. I received a player commendation. Well, thank you. Alrighty. And now, guys, we are not just level 30. We are level 31. And we are going to level on, head on over. Oh, we're going to... Can I extract that materia? Do I have that skill yet? No, I do not have that skill. That's going to drive me nuts. Alright, when your little things turn white, it means you have materia in there that you can extract. If you haven't done that adventure yet, you're not going to be able to do it. We are going to head on over. We're going to actually use the thing. See, if I run down to the boat, it will only cost me 40 to get to Limsa Lominsa. If I do it this way, it costs me 196, which is rather a lot. Okay. Awesome. We are going into the Ethernet. We are going to the upper decks. We are going to the aft castle. And funnily enough, we have an adventure to turn in at pretty much where we need to go to pick up the event quest. So let's get going. I know, it's annoying me to have so many adventures over there. Grr. Alright. So we have two things we want to do. Let me just drop this off to Baderon, because more levels are good. What? Aye, such a task was on the books. Was. Mind, I'm afraid ship's already sailed, friend. Then we arrive, having sailed that ship ourselves. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Indeed. Ah, well, it would seem that the ship's not only sailed, but now returns to harbour, none the worse for its voyage. Pity we dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn, now chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest until we've attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armour for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavours, milady. That was so nice of him. And her. And the little one. The Lalafell. Back then, are you? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager? And I explained to him the situation. There was a big Sahagin down there. Fishbacks! And here I was, thinking you only have to crack a pirate's skull or 3. 7 owls. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you've left 'em in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light in this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation. I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade, but after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, I'll lay it out for you. Ooh, goody. I'll be in the whole XP thing. We're good. Party Finder unlocked. We probably won't be using a lot of that. I tend to prefer Duty Finder on the grounds that if more people used it, we'd have lower wait times. That could just be a fallacy, but anyway, Baderon. Let's get our next main scenario quest while we're here. Call of the Forest. Baderon has new information on a new task. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose trouble for a adventurer as survived the bedlam in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you want to have words with Mother Miu, my counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. No. Alrighty, now, this is what we're here for. This is what Clear Ocean's entire existence is all about. Picking up event quests. A Journey to Remember, level 30. So to be able to take part in this quest, you need to be level 30, which is why we just ran Sastasha twice after unlocking it. And let's get going. So this is Remumu. Remumu has caught wind of a promising story and seeks an adventurer to help separate fact from fiction. This quest is available for a limited time only. If you started it and didn't get to finish it and still have it in your quest log, you can actually continue from where you left off. But this is the Maiden's Rhapsody journey. So let's get going. Excuse me, miss. Do you have a moment? I'm Remumu with the Harbour Herald, and judging by your dress, you're one of those well-travelled adventurers I've heard so much about. No doubt one as worldly as yourself has heard the rumours of an unusual warrior maiden from the Far East. Danger constantly follows in her footsteps, and the Far Easterners I've spoken with claim her dress and fighting style are nothing they've ever seen. Do you know what happened the last time a strange warrior from unknown lands came to Eorzea? That upstart Petya Winsome practically stole the parchment from my desk to write his story. Our readership soon doubled, and he's regarded as the Harbour Herald's finest reporter ever since. That should have been my story, and I'll be damned if he beats me to this one. But if following her is as dangerous as it sounds, I'll need an adventurer like you to keep me safe. If you're interested, meet me down at Costa Del Sol. That's where she was last spotted, so that's where I plan to start. Alright, quest accepted. Let's get going. Where are we going? Costa del Sol. This could be problematic. We are unattuned. Alrighty, so what happens when you're unattuned to something like this? Let's make a map a little bit bigger. Let's just move that over there. Let's just shrink our map. Okay, we can see where we are now. We're attuned to Summerford Farms. We don't really want to go there. The quickest way... Alright, you know what we're going to do? We are going to go... So when you're starting out with a character, it can be difficult to take part in these events. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually attune ourselves to as many of these as we can. I'm just trying to work out the best way to do it. Okay. I know, it's a problem. Are we even attuned to Lower Lanasea yet? No, because we haven't followed our questing that far, have we? Well. This is going to take a bit. Oh, no, I thought it would be so simple. Alrighty. So what we're going to do first is we're going to head on. Let me just have a quick look at that map again. Costa del Sol. See, I know where it is because I've got worked my character up to that level. All right. I think it would actually be quicker if we went to the Middle Lanasea Gate, travelled across through the tunnel, and then made our way up this way. Let's go do that. Alrighty, so for that, I'm going to need an ether. Well, I don't really need an ether shard for it. I'm going to use one anyway. So we're going to trottle out here. Because we're attuned to every ether shard in the city, we can now go to the Lower Lanasea Gate, Tempest Gate. Alrighty. We have mapped Lower Lanasea, this part of Lower Lanasea. I'm going to have to run the entire way because I don't have a budgie. So this is fun. So we're going to be unlocking areas out of order with this character. Oh no. Well, I wanted an events character and I started her from scratch. Ah, this will be fun, right? Right? Okay. What level's that fate? Level 4, you call that a toad. Time remaining 5. Okay. We are going to level things up. Level sync, 5 minutes. Take that out if we can. It feels really weird to be doing this without my bird. Alright, 1. That's that. Fortunately, we're high enough above these other ones. Let's go with this. Oh man, they're feisty, aren't they? Alright, so what we're going to try and do... Don't squash me, thank you. We probably don't want to be this close to the cavern or we're going to be inundated by things attacking us. Ow. Grab that one. So wind basically gives me a little bit of extra oomph where I need it. I'm not going to use my auto target because it might have me attacking a level 4 Aurelia when all I want to be doing is taking out cane toads. Nasty. Spitting is a nasty habit. Don't do it. Alright. Looks like we've just got... Yes, I did just hit the wrong button. How did you guess? Uh-oh, now I'm attacking 2 at once. That's fine. Let's I hate cane toads. I come from North Queensland. They are an absolute menace. Alrighty. So what we've done now is we've actually finished up with that. We're going to run north. But we're going to take on any fates we can. We're going to continue leveling our character. We're going to go and do the quest for Brother Isumi. Once we get there, on the grounds that more skills are good skills. All right, let's keep going. Where's my sprint? Just need to make sure I'm heading for the right. Yeah, we need to go to here. We should pick up these quests on the way. I'm not going to at the moment because we are the right level, so I don't really have an excuse. I've got a few things to do. We should be doing that fate, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep running. Jump that. All right. So we may find as we continue this that we're going to need to level her again. I'm just remembering some of the fights, and they are pretty tough. So this will be interesting. I'm interesting in a interesting way. Let me make sure I'm on the right track. Where am I? Oh, there. All right, so I need to be going that way or I'm going to end up in the wrong part of Eastern Lana. See, not that there's really a wrong part given we've got to unlock all of our ether shards, but we're going to get there. So yes, this is what doing events looks like in Final Fantasy XIV when you are relatively new to the game. And the reason I did that is because a lot of people join to play the events and then they're disappointed because they can't. So, or they think they can't, but what they don't realize is they can very often level their character up and unlock the necessary areas with a bit of running. This event would probably be hard to do in that if you start a brand new character because you'd have to start in whatever realm you're in and then escape it so that you could travel to the other areas, but depending on how much playtime is available, that's pretty much what you would end up doing. Alrighty, where are we at? Okay. I know You may be able to hear my pup in the background. She's protesting because someone went outside without her. However, okay. Uh-oh. That is a level 30 fate. Radio, we will join it. However, it's not safe for her to go out at the moment. I hate these things. I'm just going to try and stay back far enough to only draw one of them at a time. And that's why. I wonder if I can heal this yellow jacket. Not enough. Alright, I'm going to just have to do the thing. Oh my gosh, and we're going to have to kill a few of them. This will take a bit. However, there's a reason we're doing it this way. And that is definitely because we need to level higher, I think. And now it gets interesting. I think I'm standing in the wrong spot. Of course, it is very good practice in how to switch between healing and listen here, you little budgie bird. Quit it. Alright, it seems I'm targeting a healthy one instead of this little menace here. Oh no. Do I have a healing potion? Let's augment a healing with that. Oh, about time you boys got here. I'm just about dead. No, I am dead. Yes, we'll return to New Gridania. That is pain in the neck. Remind me next time before I go starting a fight in an area where I'm actually of quite a low level that I should... Who's that and what do they want? That's broadening the horizons. White Wolf Gate, I can accept that. Right. So... No, this is so annoying. Alrighty, now what we need to do is we need to go all the way back to Limsa Lominsa and make that run again. Alright, lesson learned. Don't go picking on a fate in an area where you're actually of the same level or you will get smeared very, very quickly. Sigh. I get ya. Alright, instead of running to another Ethernet shard, we're just going to grab this big fella here. We're going to go to Ethernet. We're going to go to Lower Lanasia and teleport down to there. Oh my. Suddenly February the 5th does not seem like far enough away, does it? Okay, we'll hit our sprint whenever we can and run for as short as we can, and we will try not to get distracted as we semi-focus on getting stuff. Our leveling up has done well though. I think I need to level my crafting in order to be able to extract materia. We might have to look to that. Alright. Now we just have to wait for our sprint to catch up. Oh boy. And sometime later. Oh no. So yeah, so what I wanted to know out of curiosity was what it was like to do these events with a new character. Um, but I also wanted to show people that you could do these events with a new character. That you just had to be a little bit patient, not do anything silly like pick on fates that were way too big for you, and that you could still follow them through. It just is a little bit harder at times. Also, most people who started when Clear started would now be easily of the level that they needed to be. So yeah, let's keep going. Where are we at? Nesting buzzards. We're high enough that they're not going to bother us. Thank goodness. That's not going to be the case in the next area, though, as you've probably noticed. So some of these adventures might take us into areas that are above the level we should be when we should be going to them, and that's going to be the other hazard of doing events um, with this character. So be aware this is a problem too. If you only ever come onto Final Fantasy XIV to do events, you may find yourself in a situation where you haven't unlocked what you need to unlock. All right, Eastern Lanosia. Are we sprinting yet? We're not quite sprinting yet. Of course, the fate that killed us is still kind of, running. How close were we to finishing it? It's all right. Let's go and log in, sign in. No. Uh, let's go and register that Ethernet shard as our home Ethernet before we get ourselves into more trouble. All right, so we are nearly finished. Like we could finish it if we didn't die. Oh wait, and that's going to auto join us if we get too close. I know, I just don't want to have to make that run again. All right, now for some hazardous times, let's just sprint. That thing is going to target us, I think. No? No. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Oh, unlock the Chocobo Keep. You know what? That might have been a useful thing to have unlocked when we needed it. All right. There's Remumu. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're attuned to the Aetheryte. Let us also set it as our home point. That way, if we die in this area, we don't have to come all the way back to it, even though that Ethernet is going to make it easier. All right. Ah, you're here at last. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. She was here just a few bells ago, or so I was told. Look, over there. Could it be? Wow. Begging your pardons, please do not think me strange for asking, but can you tell me if we're close to Selbina? Or perhaps Mora? I fear I am hopelessly lost. Selbina? Mora? Sorry, dear, but you're on the eastern shore of Vilbrand, eastern Lanosia to be precise. I take it you're the far eastern traveller that's been the talk of the taverns as of late. You've cut quite the warpath through Eosia from what I've heard. Yes, I hail from the far east, but Vilbrand? Lanosia? I cannot recall such names. Though truth be told, I cannot recall much of anything since awakening in these surroundings. By Beergot's beard, you mean you've lost your memory? I remember. My name is Iroha. I'm training in the way of the glaive, though I feel I'm still a novice. Before awakening here, I was on a mission to... Forgive me. It's hard to make sense of what little I can recall. The only clear thoughts in my mind are of Master and a powerful technique I labor to perfect. A Matsukuri. I'm certain it is essential to completing my mission. Interesting you'd remember training above all else. Perhaps that's the key. If you continue to practice your master's teachings, it stands to reason other related memories might come back to you. Recalling my mission by first recalling master's teachings. Yes, that does seem plausible. I do not doubt many of the techniques I have learned have a specific purpose. It would only be a matter of focusing on this particular one. This is the scoop I've been looking for! A Far Eastern warrior on a special mission? What if we're in danger? This isn't some fairy tale like Petia's story. People need to know. But she's no good to us if she can't remember anything. Help her so we can get to the bottom of this. Here, take this map before you go. Training won't do you any good if you get lost now, will it? Your kindness is greatly appreciated. Thank you. To journey alone this far, in a journey land this strange, it'd be difficult indeed. Might we explore the shore south of here? I recall mention that the beach was an excellent place for training. Something about the aquatic wildlife being suitable for sparring. If the creatures here are similar, I would like very much to try my hand against them. And I trust you'll ensure she has every opportunity to do so. Now, don't let me keep you. The sooner she remembers her mission, the better. When she's had her fill of combating critters along the coast, perhaps you should rest in Limsa where it's safer. Bulwark Hall should do nicely. It's the first place she'll see after coming through the gates. All right, let's go. I don't think I've checked my gear. She waves. Thanks so much. Where are you going? Oh, get me a story. Tell me all about it. All right. Oh, I can update a couple of things. So my gear level is only 17. Let's equip this. It didn't improve any. That looks good though, doesn't it? Oh, we are so dead. All right. So our next step is we're going to go find the Fate. Participate in the Fate, our favorite pastime, to assist with Iroha's training. As you can see by the lack of blue in this orange circle, the Fate is not yet running. Sigh. However, what I found last night, and it's one of the reasons why I'm glad I didn't just jump straight into this, was that it does actually get up and running. We are not joining that Fate. That is way too big for us. I'm just going to stay outside it. We'll irritate the crabs from a distance. Oh no, that was level 32. What am I thinking? This was so much easier with a level 30 something gladiator. Oh, I'm going to get bubbled. That was silly, Clear. We needed to run backwards, not forwards. Have some healing, you dopey thing. Yes, healing is good for healers as well as for tanks. Dodging is also an excellent tactic. Haha, missed. Child. No. I forgot to use my control key. Alright, I'm going to heal up. And as you can see, there's now a blue Fate in here. Alrighty. This Fate is only ever available. We've got 14 minutes to actually fill this gap, this thing. Oh, and this was so much quicker with a character actually built for combat. Alright, let's go. So we've managed to get one little crab on the board. So what you kind of hope for when you're doing this is that you'll get characters or players of a higher level who'll come and help, and don't rely on it. So we're going to do our best to get through it. If we can't get through this Fate, what we're going to have to do is level our little character up a little bit more. Give her some more abilities, and I may find that I should be building a DPS character, a DPS job skill instead. Just keeping an eye on Iroha. She seems to be very good at not getting hurt. Unlike me. Here we go. we go again. Alright, so we're going to help over here. Okay. So we've taken about a minute and we're about a quarter of the way through. So in that, if it keeps going at that rate, it should take us about 4 minutes to finish this fate successfully, hopefully. We just need to remember to watch our health and not pull on too many things that we can't handle. It is an interesting technique she's doing though, isn't it? She's like, man, you're stealing my kill. I am. I'm sorry. You can hear her boots clattering as well as she goes. Yeah, so basically, actually, the nice thing about a ranged character is I'm not running all over the map trying to catch up with them. When I was playing with the Paladin the other day, it was like I had to run for everything. I was really worried I wouldn't get there on time. So, yeah. All right. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of wind on her crab. She'll get that done soon enough. Okay, that was prophetic. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're just doing the first phase of Maiden's Rhapsody. We've unlocked another Aetheryte. We're going to have to probably unlock a few of them, I would say, the way we're going. Alright, I'll put some wind on that to give her some help, and then we'll work on this one. You can hear her fighting her crab as well. All right. Look, there's someone else helping. Man, they timed it well though, didn't they? We're nearly finished. They must be glad to get here just before we finish things up. And it's a high level character too, so they'll be... We did it! Alright, we need to return to Limsa. Let's go. I know. I as much as I'd like to say, oh good, we've got someone who'll run through the rest of the event with us. The thing is they probably have unlocked all the places they need to go. So while we're unlocking it, they'll be finishing. We're just going to have to take our time. We have done the first part of this particular quest. Let's go turn it in. Enter the Aft Castle. Iroha is grateful that we chose to accompany her. We need to go... No. This way. You slowly, you know what, I'm not even sure that I've gone to the right area. I don't think I have actually. Let's check. Oh no, we are going. Oh, good. All right. We're not in the right area. Are we sure? I think she's actually on the next floor down. All right. Let's see if we can work out where we're at. I know. See, I still get lost. I still get lost. Let me head this way. All right. On the lower decks. There we are. So back down to the Aetheryte. I know I was in too much of a hurry to really check the area. Let's go this way. Yeah. Alright, make sure we're heading in the right direction this time. Yes, it looks like we're heading in the right direction. We had to go to Bulwark Hall. I love this place. It is so cheerful. Iroha. Training at the beach was invigorating. It has been too long since I enjoyed such sport. Fighting a long one so well versed in the arts of war, I would like to think I improved my form by following your example. At first I doubted crabs would be suitable for practice, but I was quite wrong. Testing my strength against their hardened shells, swing after swing, over and over again, I could easily spend days or even weeks at a time battling them. If only I could remember who suggested this training regimen. Well, maybe this will help you. Oh my, what a peculiar stone. I sensed something within it, something familiar, something dark. Well, a grueling battle in the cold against evil made manifest, a lord of shadows long dead, yet somehow resurrected, the fate of the realm hanging in the balance. I remember! And yet I'm not convinced these visions relate to my mission. Why would Master entrust me with the means to slay such a foe? The answers must lie within my memories. They have to. All the more reason I must hurry to complete my training and perfect Amatsu Kyori. While waiting for your arrival, I asked a couple of travelers from Gredania, I think, where I might find creatures of a more dark and unusual nature. They told me of a place called Hawk Manor, a cursed estate whose grounds play host to various sorts of hellish monsters. These creatures sound like promising opponents, full of the fury and cunning I would expect in a true battle. Now then, let us be off. When we're finished, we can meet in the nearby town. All right. I'm guessing that we're heading off, participate in the fate, the way of the samurai, to assist with Iroha's training. Oh no, and I know this area. Wow. Okay. Yes, travel to Bent Branch Meadows. Now, Bent Branch Meadows, not a problem. The area is just fine. It's the area we're about to head into after Bent Branch that we can't just fly over and shortcut that we're going to have trouble with. Let's talk to Margaria. Where the heart is, the Lavender Beds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do. Hence my presumption. If so, I've information which might interest you. Rumour has it that plots within the Lavender Beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gredanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelves Wood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. So she wants to go and have us investigate whether or not she could do the same. Now, that is unfortunate, but furthermore, what's more unfortunate is that we have now hit the end of this episode. So, we're going to head into the next section of this event next episode. On that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.